Tá, estou tão doido pra namoro, tá.
I'm a young drunk nigga. And you both also not the same.
And also, you can't take out the human factor. Her face was fucked off.
Yeah, that was
like that. You judges are gonna look at that. There's no way to avoid that. It's natural instinct. If somebody is really lumped up, it causes like a visceral reaction.
Have you ever had a hematoma like that?
Yeah. Early in my career, I like kept getting jabbed in practice, and then I went to the fight, and the dude did the same thing to me, and like I had a big lump on the side of my head, kind of like that. Yeah,
wow.
Painful.
It was like a nice. Nah, it was like it felt like nothing really.
Okay.
It just was like a big lump and looked fucking nasty. The doctors cut it out like weeks later because it was like calcified.
Oh,
looked
wow.
like a piece of chicken. Looked like just a little, like a chicken tender.
I had a lump once like that because you punched me in the face.
Yeah, I remember that.
That really happened.
Yeah.
We did a comedy show, and I forgot to invite him to a party. And he's like...
I gave him like that playful kind of thing where you fucking shadowbox with your buddy. Well, I did a little too hard, and this motherfucker ducked right into my left hook. Like, he got scared.
I didn't know he was really going to punch me. I didn't get scared.
I didn't.
I was like, oh, you got me. And then he went
No,
boom,
you
and
ducked right into it, and I felt fucking terrible. You tell this story all the time.
I had a comedy show that night.
And we both disagree on the details.
He started crying afterwards. Right?
I felt so bad. This man had a fucking egg on his head the size of a literal egg.
And he goes, you punch. I go, you punch me, and then you start crying. And then he tries to make me feel better. He goes, no, you could say you got punched by a pro fighter. I go, I didn't
Feels
want
so much better.
I didn't want to say. I had to do a fucking, and then I had to do comedy like a set, a 45-minute set. And
You know what? He killed too, by the way.
Try to cover it with
Fucking
makeup.
killed.
Every time someone didn't laugh, it got bigger. Like it just kept
Stress
fucking
and anxiety.
growing. Yeah.
Nightmare, bro.
Yeah, and then he's laughing in the corner the whole time, like.
No, man. How many times are you going to make me apologize
And then,
for that?
to make it as worse, he saves the screenshot. He takes a picture and uses it as my fucking ringtone.
It still is.
Every time I call
Are
him,
you serious?
it fucking comes up. That's the picture that comes up. Fucking
Oh,
egg.
bless his heart. Oh, jeez.
All right, so let's talk about the main event. Israel. First of all, I had a parlay.